Hi! So here's more of our blogs. Garth wanted to make another vlog. So here's the second blog that I wrote. I wrote it on Monday, February 11, 2013. And I titled it More of the Story. Well, here's more of the story like I promised. Garth and I have been married for 12 years this June. We have 3 wonderful children, age 8, 6, and 4, plus really good relationships with exchange students that we've hosted. I have wanted to adopt my whole life. I have just always felt God's calling for adoption. Whenever I would speak to Garth about it, though, he was never very interested. And I always felt like if God was calling us to it, that he would let Garth feel the call too. I was so convicted, but Garth's mind was not changing. There were so many nights in the last 5 years especially where I would just wake up with tears on my face and get out of bed and just pray for my child that I knew was out there. And I would worry, like, were they hungry? Were they cold? And I would just really think about these things, and they would really trouble my soul. So finally, last year in February, I prayed to God again for what I've been praying for all the time, but I changed my prayer. And I prayed that if it wasn't what he had for us in this moment, that he would take that desire and that urgency away from me because it was just causing so much unrest in my soul. And that prayer was so amazing and so powerful because as soon as I prayed that prayer, I had peace. And I spent 11 months thinking, wow, adoption's great. I'm supportive of people who are doing it, but I don't feel that urgency anymore. So, flash forward to January this year, I was browsing Facebook and I saw a picture, and it was of a little boy that was being hosted through New Horizons for Children, and he was staying with a family in Ohio. The post said that he needed a family. He was older than the baby that I always envisioned, but it was like God whispered in my soul, what if? So I decided to talk to Garth about what he would think about meeting this little boy who I'll call V. I was shocked. Garth was game for it. So we spent a wonderful day at the park with V and his family. When we got home that night, Garth and I were talking about it, and he said, why not? Let's go for it. I was so amazed. I had given God the desire of my heart, and he gave it back to me. So the next day we called V's family, and we told them of our plans, and they were just absolutely thrilled. The next day, though, we got a call saying there had been some confusion, that V was actually in the process of being adopted along with his best friend. We were just totally thrilled for him. But I was kind of left wondering if Garth would still be open to adopting. And he was. So now we're in the process of trying to adopt D. He's 7. His birthday is in May. There are no guarantees in Ukraine as to who you will get. So what we'll do is we'll send our dossier and request a referral with D, and hopefully that will happen. If it doesn't, though, we're really trusting God that he's just going to use all of these experiences to bring us closer and to who we are supposed to have. So far, things have gone very smoothly and very quickly, and we just praise God for that. We could be traveling as soon as mid-May. So, wow. Whereas we feel emotionally ready, we know that we have a ways to go to be financially ready. So we know also that the expenses don't stop when we get home. So that's why we're trying to raise what support that we can. So we thank you for any support that you have and that you're interested in offering. I will promote my store that if you look at the top, let's see, right-hand corner of my page, it says I'm on Etsy. If you click on that, there are some lotion bars that I've made and that I'm selling, and also bracelets. And if you look here, you can see mine. It's the color of the Ukraine flag. And I will make one for you, whatever color you want. If it's a country that you choose, like I'll do the flag, or like a cause like breast cancer awareness, I can do a pink one, whatever. But it's all handmade with much love and much appreciation if you purchase it, and I do mail them to you. So thank you for any support that you have. And you know what, the biggest support that everyone can give is prayer, and we ask that and covet that from you. So thank you very much.